Hello everyone, this is Maryann here, revealing light, tarot, astrology and spirituality wherever you are in the world. When you're watching, a huge shout out to you. I wanted to revisit my efforts in the past, where I used to regularly produce a section called Spirit Files on this channel. Haven't done one for so long. It actually was part of my roots that I started this channel not just to do political tarot, but to look at the bigger picture, to look at the universal threads that weave their way through our lives and through our time. And so given that 2025 is going to be such a impactful year for us all, where we're undergoing huge change, I wanted to delve into the messages that Spirit actually does have for us, to whether it's withstanding this onslaught, or whether it's taking care of ourselves, or whether it's where we need to find the wisdom, where we may be operating out of ego and negativity, and where we need to find that peace and calmness within our soul, within the center of ourselves. And I always check myself. I need to be very honest with myself. Where am I coming from? I mean, am I allowing negativity to engulf me? What are the spiritual lessons I need to revisit? And so we'll be doing something on that. So I'm just going to call forward my guides. I've got a number of sprays that I've picked up at festivals and various places, and I just want to get started into a little type of meditative trance-like state, and see where I need to come out. Let me take off I do have reactive arthritis post-cancer treatment, and so my hands can get quite sore. All right, let's start this. Okay. Everybody just center themselves, take a few breaths. We'll ask to be a universal channel, if you like, for the divine, whether we're listening or speaking. We'll ask for protection, whether that be from the archangels, our guardian angels, our spirit team, our spirit guide. And for generations to come, that we extend that protection, that wishful protection, to the future generations that will be coming into this world and inheriting what we've left behind. Now I'm going to do the I am the light mantra intention with you. This was developed by a light worker in the US, Consuelo Newton. So if you want to join me in that, we'll get that started. So we can imagine that there is a light in our where our heart is, and that it is pulsating and growing. I am the light. The light is moving through me. The light is surrounding me. The light is protecting me. I am the light. Okay. All right, let's get started. I think I've washed away any type of negativity, and I'm open. I'm an open channel. All right, for my spirit guides. Clairvoyantly, what do you want to bring forward? And so I'm seeing straight away the bird on the bough, and she is bending down, almost with their song, to whisper something, not whispered, but to deliver us a message. Be open to what you hear in a different way, if you're only hearing negativity, if you're only hearing political petulance, if you're only hearing divisiveness, if you are actively in the middle and participating in that, you will not hear the reality of what is. And sometimes that reality can be beautiful. Sometimes you can see the light if you listen. See the light in people's words if you listen close enough. You can see the way that the light can cut through even the most immovable stone, the most immovable density can be penetrated by light. And once that happens, it can grow. So don't rule off or any possibilities for yourself. If you have fixed beliefs, you will straight away put barriers up. So be open. And where you can, listen. And then spread light, not the dark being the negativity, anger, recrimination, disappointment, denialism, fear, disgust. Those are the sorts of emotions that you need to move through and dissolve and change and reorient into something much, much, much more sustainable. And so I'm seeing an image of a Buddha here, not being attached to any particular outcome. In Eastern philosophies, that attachment is the root of evil. Whether we're attached to money, whether we're attached to an outcome. Thank you, Spirit. I'm just seeing the most beautiful golden light. Whether we're attached to our ego, to fulfilling our own egoistic desires. Practice mindful non-attachment. And then you live in the center of the present when you do that. Think about, if you like, all of your attachments and watch them dissolve. Watch them be transformed. And listen for what the bird's nature, they're singing here right now. All right, so as we move into 2025, the more we can do the meditation, fill ourselves with light, and think about what we're attached to and try and dissolve those attachments, the lighter that we will feel, and the more light, the more spiritual light that we will let into our beings and into our surroundings. It's almost like heaven when you can be in that state of non-attachment. All right, let's draw some cards. What are the messages, please, from Spirit? What are the messages from Spirit? What are the messages from Spirit? I just feel so much light around me. What are the messages from Spirit? Herald of change, the horseman, herald of change. You can see the light, the sunlight, the sunrise there. The herald of change. Listen for the herald of change. Fallen angel, not everybody will put that effort in. Spiritual narcolepsy. When we don't make the effort to transform, to transform that darkness within us, the cords that bind us to those attachments, then we are experiencing that spiritual narcolepsy. It is very difficult for spirit to talk to us when we're in that state of heaviness. Many mask the authentic self, and look at the light body here, and that's allowing that to be seen within you, but also attempting to see that in others, even if it's unconscious still in them. Once we become conscious, we become able to wordlessly help them become conscious. Compassion, heart home. Over the years, I've spoken a lot. In fact, I think it might have been one of the first spirit files I did on this channel about compassion and the power of compassion to uplift us, to bring us into gratitude, into a state of equilibrium and resonance. Compassion, heart home. Dances on one foot. The times that I've had to go back over old lessons, it is very much a balancing act between the reality of living in this very dense, very energetically dense world, 3D world, and practicing these spiritual protocols, these spiritual practices. It's what we're meant to be doing. The more we can do that, the lighter we become. The Metox, repairing the mind, body and spirit. The Metox 39 is all about healing, repairing the mind, body and spirit. The eye of the needle, intentionality. Set your intention. Set your intention that I am going to each day look at what I'm attached to and practice a state of non-attachment. Diving into a task, it is work. And when you say that, people don't want to do the work. Why do I need to do the work? That's what we're here to do. That's why we decided to come into this very heavy, disappointing at times, destructive at times reality. To leave behind the denseness. First breath, beginner's mind. Breathe in the light of awareness, the light of compassion, the light of non-attachment. Breathe it in and let it fill your body. Okay, so one of the criticisms of New Age type thinking is, but it's too hard. I can't do that. The world is unfair. Life's unfair. I can't do it. I've just had a tremendous grief in my life. I can't do it. And so I'm going to see what the answer is. How can we manage or cope with what is likely going to be a very difficult 2025? How can it's all about the we, how can we draw on your spiritualism? Draw on your spiritualism. How can we manage what is likely to be a very difficult 2025. It depends on how much of that external you let in to the internal. Because if you are solid internally and light-filled internally, the external will be less able to penetrate. So how can we? Show me, please, Spirit, how can we? I'm seeing soldiers, and some will. A soldier's bravery, and the soldier's courage. How can we manage? Dig. I'm just looking. I'm scrying. Dig. High. You, High, or dig, I can't quite make that out. And you, the higher you vibrate, when you're light filled, your vibration rises. It's having the courage to dig deep, be brave enough to dig deep and look at what you're attached to. It's far easier just to react. It's far easier just to abuse or blame. Far easier to do that. But is it? No. Because until you've experienced that state of non-attachment and allowing the light in, you're fooling yourself if you think that taking this other path is the easy way. It's not. Take your first breath in. Allow the light in. So how can we cope in 2025? Seven of Cups, the choice is yours. You can make poor choices or you can make good choices. Wow. The Star, you can hold hope and faith dear to you. The Star card for me has always been how we set our intentions. Intentionality is how we set our sails, which then allows us to navigate in a particular direction. The universe, faith and hope, control. Who has control? The Emperor card. You have control of your life. I don't control your life. Political leaders don't control our lives. Our loud at times partner doesn't control our life. Don't give away your control. The Ace of Cups, the heart, and allowing the light in. The light of what? The light of love. The Hierophant, connecting with the universe. Connecting with the universe. The universe, understanding how powerful the universe actually is. Judgment and inevitability, letting go, change, allowing for change to occur. The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles holds the earth energy within them. They hold it like a child would, embarking on a journey forward. Filled with bravery and compassion, passion, bravery. The King of Wands holds the Ace of Wands in their hand, and with that they navigate their way forward. What are you fearing? In the hopes and fears we have the Nine of Swords. Are you even listening? You see the crows, harbingers of change, and above that the white bird, the dove. Peace within yourself. I learned through my cancer journey that worry changed nothing. Nothing. Whether it was waiting for new scans, waiting for blood tests, waiting for pathology results. Many times over about 5 years, I learned worry changes nothing. All it does is rob you of your light. Fear and worry. Supporting one another is very important in 2025. Your friendships, your relationships, your groups and your networks, the collective, all focused on the star, all focused on the best that we have to bring, not the worst. The Page of Swords. A little bit of clarity allows us to cross the great divide. A little bit. Even in the depths of despair, that light allows us to step forward. In the midst of change, destruction, everything being rebuilt, finding your joy. It is incumbent upon us to find joy and happiness, no matter what the situation. And we can do that by allowing ourselves to be in the present and by allowing ourselves to really hear. Stand your ground with peace and love. Even when the worst is thrown at you. Even when the worst is thrown at you. Because there's always a new dawn. There is always a new, in our case, at this time, a new era on the horizon. Healing and moderation in all things. Maintaining the effort. You will have what you so desire. Attachment. Free yourself of attachment. The devil is only a lesson for you to free yourself of attachment and through that dissolve the darkness and allow the light through. It's an offer for you to do that. Whether that's the devil within yourself or the devil in others. Love, unity, helping one another and moving toward that new era. Thank you for joining me in this spirit file where we can look at what we are attached to and practice allowing the light in. And one of the ways we can do that is not to be attached to whatever the outcome is, whatever our attachment is. Stay humble, everybody. Stay happy or be happy. Find the joy in the beautiful morning dew, the droplet of water on the blade of grass and the sunlight hitting it, the bird warbling, singing to you on the bough. Find the beauty within you and outside of you in 2025. Thank you for tuning in. Bye for now.